Hey guys, Mustached time here, and welcome back to some more of Dynasty Warriors Orgins. I've discovered that this game uses reused maps. This was an issue that was, existing before. I'm at it again. Back at Hula Gate, I guess. It's gonna be another reused map.
Let's begin.
Are we all here? Let's start the explanation of the situation surrounding this battle.
Yes.
It sure is. It's where we fought Lu Bu, except it's flipped. Very well, allow me. Lord Cao Cao has received an edict from the Emperor. We have been ordered to eliminate the traitors and escort His Majesty to Luoyang. Apparently, the Emperor has escaped from Chang'an after being taken there by Dong Zhuo and attempting to return to Luoyang himself. But the tyrants out to take Dong Zhuo's place would not let him get away so easily. It seems Lu Ju and Guixi's forces have left the Emperor with nowhere left to run but into the hands of a capable guardian like Lord Cao Cao. The opportunity is paramount to our Lord's rights of supremacy. We must be the ones to rescue the Emperor and guarantee his safety. However, Lord Cao Cao must remain unharmed. If he falls, protecting the Emperor is out of the question. As of now, he has nearly made it all the way to Hulao Gate by employing some former bandits as bodyguards. This is where our two-pronged plan comes into play. Our main force will join to rush the Emperor escort and guard him. From there, Lord Shadowdun and his men are most suitable for this task.
Right.
Fair enough. Leave it to me. Our other forces will advance toward Hulao Gate. They'll take the enemy bases along the path to Luoyang to make way for the Emperor's arrival. I'd like Lords Liu Dian and Yu Jing to handle this part of the plan.
Yes.
You've made the right choice. I won't let you down.
Yes.
Nor will I. Consider it done. Only, other than that, it concerns me that we do not know our enemy's true numbers. Let us be prepared for a fair amount of reinforcements. Advancing swiftly will be essential for achieving our primary goal of keeping the Emperor safe. Focus on that task at hand and do what you do best. Now go.
We have but one goal to achieve. We must overcome all obstacles to save the Emperor. I'm counting on you all, my wise and courageous warriors. The enemy officer has been defeated. Come to his rescue. The enemy officer has been defeated. We're dealing with royalty here. So let's get this done quick. Alright, let's move out. Begin the advance. You arrogant fools. You're coming to claim the throne for yourselves. We'll finish you one instead. The enemy officer has been defeated. For much longer. Let's get serious. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. victory before it even happened. We are grateful for your aid. Who on earth?
Your Majesty, please rest assured that we will bring you safely to the Wariors.
So your sounds just really passes. What a welcome turn of events. The enemy officer has been defeated. There we go. The enemy officer has been defeated. I'm pulling back for now. Enemies in the near vicinity have been dealt with. Lord Cao Cao, your aid has been most welcome.
Well, we have rescued the Emperor. Now,
Let's go.
we just need to get him out of here safely.
Find the Emperor! I haven't reached Luoyang yet!
And there are the pursuers. Right on cue. We should be right away.
We cannot allow any harm to come to the Emperor. Should we not try traveling the path with as few enemy forces as possible?
The enemy holds a strong position here. We'll just have to go around them.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate. Forgive me for imposing on you such events. I'm ready to face any punishment. Let's get serious. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Once again, we must choose a passage here. Now, how do things look up ahead? Good. The defenses are weak here. That means we'll be able to take the shortest route to Luoyang.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. The tide is in our favor. Keep up the momentum. I've learned a lot from what's been defeated. We have repelled the pursuers. Now, let us make haste in our advance. I think the time has come to employ a little luck. Commence the advance.
Now that we've come this far, Luoyang is but a stone's throw away. We should keep moving.
You thought you could just walk away with the Emperor? You'll never escape us. All units, charge! Secure the Emperor before they enter Luoyang. Let's go.
We expected him to command such a force.
I must urge the Emperor to enter Luoyang immediately. There must be a shield behind the Emperor. The enemy officer, all units defeated, assemble before Wulao Gate. Take this. To be honest, I'd rather not risk my life here. Besides, I've already fulfilled my duty. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now we've got you. Hand over the Emperor. Let's get serious. The enemy officer has been defeated. Back anymore. Your Majesty, glad to see you are unharmed. Cao Cao will protect you from here on out. It is futile to fight against an army of this size. Now, Your Majesty, if you would kindly place yourself back under our protection.
Oh boy.
Go now, my fiercest warrior! Stop the beasts that pursue the Emperor! There's still time. All units, break through! Gate, pursue the Emperor! So, you refuse to back down. Must be destroyed. There's no end to that. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. Hang on a moment. The Emperor belongs to us. We are the rightful guardians of the Emperor. We will not allow you to take him from us. Is guided by unshakable loyalty. Traitors and infidels are no match for my son. Mercy. Your souls are quite unlike any other. Strength instead of blade sharper. It gains the upper hand. Our days ought to be fun from here on out. Take this.
See you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I won't look at this. The enemy officer in such a force cannot fear. What commendable courage. I hope this surprises him. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. None other could accomplish such feats.
Yeah.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Your Majesty will now be able to rest easy in Luoyang. Thank you for all your efforts.
Big pump. Several days later, Luoyang, Hingyanyan, Sili Province.
What did you say? You wish to have me placed under your protection?
The ruined Luoyang is in a pitiful state, is it not?
So, you would use me as your political puppet? Like Dongzhou, then Li Shui, and Gou Shi? Like the territorial beasts of the world?
As you say. The greed of man throws order into chaos, breeds all the strife we face in this world. Even so, those lacking desire lose sight of their path, how to live. What we need are laws and systems to regulate such desires. Strength to safeguard such statutes and amend any unrest. And at the zenith of this structure, we need you, Your Majesty, as a symbol most sacrosanct.
Cao Cao, what is it you?
A new world. Be that as it may, for the sake of one's ambitions, one must eradicate those standing in the way, or face being eradicated. This is the path I, Cao Cao, dare to walk.
Damn!
The path of absolute rule.
Cao Cao has decided on his goal and gained the means to fulfill it. With pure reason as his guiding principle, he aims to control the land. However, so steadfast is his dedication to this principle that he risks eliminating not only corruption, but compassion as well. His path will be a trying one. If his conquest is to succeed, countless lives will be lost. Guardian of Peace. If you believe that Cao Cao is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him.
Very well. I have something important to discuss with you, Juan. And I will come to your room whenever you have the time. There's a very big decision for you to make, but we will not force you to choose in haste. Let us first meet to discuss the matter.
We're coming in.
We have something really important to discuss. It's about your future with us and our Lord.
As I'm sure you've heard, Cao Cao has made the decision to bring the Emperor to you. This will be a great step forward on his path to supremacy. We know what steps we must take from here on out. All that's left now is to take them. So, how about it? Will you tread this path with us?
Oh!
You are wasted as a mere hired hand. Enter the service of Lord Cao Cao officially so that we can build a powerful new kingdom. Now, I really shouldn't be the one to say this, but the path our Lord has chosen will not be easy. We will likely have to fight all sorts of rivals along the way. I suppose that's what it takes to rule by the sword. That's why having you with us would be so reassuring. More than anything, we would hate to see a friend among the ranks of our enemies.
Nevertheless, this decision will affect your future. So will you join us or not? Think carefully before making your choice.
I will join you. You have joined Cao Cao's forces.
You will. Cao Cao will be pleased to hear that.
All right. we should deliver the news to our lord right away. But really, it pleases me greatly to have you join us. You won't regret it.
Having you under Cao Cao's command will lift some of the weight off my shoulders. I'm counting on you.
Chapter 3 completed.
Cao Cao rose above his many rivals.
I need to see that. Shu County, Yingchong, Commandery, Yu Province. New trip. Third time.
Allow me to welcome you again.
Here, here. You've already done so much to help us. I'm glad you decided to formally join our forces.
Agreed. I just wish we could find more people like you.
On the one hand, you are valuable to us simply for your excellent abilities as a warrior. Yet, your versatility is what makes you special. And so I will not give you any strict orders. You can do as you see fit.
Understood.
Very well, then. Use your gifts to soar through the battlefield like a Luan.
You are the one who nicknamed me. Figure that it'd be the most sense to join you last.
Dian Wei, don't you think you're working too hard? You'll collapse if you don't take a moment to rest once in a while.
Don't worry, Shu-Chu. I can handle it. Neither of us came from renowned families. So we need to work hard just to prove ourselves. Right, Yue-Jin?
Yes. I was a mere record keeper before my promotion. Now I have to keep striving to live up to his lordship's high expectations.
And you're one to talk, Shu-Chu. You've been working from dawn until dusk as well.
Well, I've lived in a village my whole life, but now we're trying to cultivate fields across the realm. There's a lot of work to do.
It seems we are all in agreement. I hear that your circumstances are similar to mine. I am new here, and know little of what has passed. I imagine Lord Cao Cao must have recruited you for your particular skills.
Yes.
I thought so. I saw you fight at Hulao Gate and was most impressed. His lordship has an amazing knack for finding talented men like yourself and giving them roles where they can shine. He is not swayed by reputation or accomplishments. He simply assesses each warrior's might and each strategist's shrewdness. Yes, if he hadn't taken notice of me and have remained in the infantry, I may never have had a chance to prove myself.
That's why we must work harder than ever. If we let up, we might end up disgracing our lord.
Right. It's going to take a lot of sweat and toil to get to where we want to go. But we owe it to him to throw ourselves into it.
Well,
I must once again ask you to forgive the unbidden letter. I wish to borrow your expertise specifically in the ways of surviving a battle. I chat with someone I am deeply compatible with will likely provide me with a new perspective, and fear not, I will ensure that my visit is shrouded in secrecy. I would not wish to trouble you with the speculative gaze of those who would gossip about our relationship. Please do look forward to our meeting.
now, let's discuss what to do about Louis Bu.
He has fled from Puyang, and now seeks shelter under Liu Bei, who in terms of military strength alone, is no real threat to us.
But what's concerning is the growing number of elite warriors who have gathered to serve him out of admiration for his character. While we could have easily dealt with each of them individually, now that so many of them are allied together.
I am of the same opinion. Especially noteworthy are Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei's two fiercest officers.
Then, our aim should be to destroy their unity.
It is Liu Bei himself that binds them all together. He is widely respected as a benevolent man. Most would be honored to serve him. But as we know, Louis Bu is ambitious, perhaps too ambitious to remain in anyone's service for long.
Then, we ought to have Liu Bei sent to eliminate Yuan Shu by imperial decree. If we can force Louis Bu and Liu Bei into a conflict, both will take heavy losses.
Would you elaborate on your reasoning, Lord Shu?
We shall take advantage of Liu Bei's virtuous nature. From what I understand, he is not the type to turn down people's requests. If he receives orders from the Emperor, he is certain to comply. And once he leads his forces away, Xiaopei will no longer be adequately defended. Chen Gong would not miss the opportunity to capture it.
Yuan Shu and Liu Bei are among our biggest threats. If they destroy each other, it would be a big help. Lord Shu Yu, you're being surprisingly ruthless. Are we to assume this is all for the sake of a peaceful future?
His lordship has set his sights on conquering the entire realm. If I am to assist him in that goal, I too must be willing to make hard choices.
Lord Shu Yu, that is...
I admit I have my own thoughts on the matter, but I will recommend to Lord Cao Cao that an imperial decree be issued.
I see. Liu Bei would certainly become a threat with Louis Bu on his ranks. I will propose to the Emperor that Yuan Shu be hunted down.
Thank you, my lord.
The situation is concerning, even supposing that we manage to take care of Louis Bu and Liu Bei. Yuan Shao battles with Gong Sun San and Yo to the north, and tensions are rising in Jing to the south.
Yuan Shao is the one we should be most wary of. Gong Sun Zan is doing well defending against him, but Yuan Shao now controls most of Hebei, so it is only a matter of time. Yuan Shao will win eventually.
And when he does, his forces will be further bolstered by citizens from Yo province and the remnants of Gong Sun Zan's army. After that, he will set his sights on us, or to be more precise, on the Emperor in the capital.
So what do we do? Ally with Gong Sun San and take him on? It'll take a significant amount of our manpower to overturn Gong Sun San's unfavorable odds.
Agreed. And if he were to win, we would end up as enemies before long. I think we should hold back and look for a way to weaken both parties. Dian Wei, what do you think?
Me? I have nothing to contribute to a discussion on strategy.
If we never bring in new voices to our discussions, our strategies will become predictable. It can be useful to hear candid opinions from someone like you sometime.
Damn. I like to hear it too.
If you put it that way. Well, in my opinion, the most important thing in any war is to protect whatever you value the most. I would advise that we stay put and protect the Emperor and the capital. And while Yuan Shao and Gong Sun San are fighting, we can build up our strength.
A sound strategy, as I'd expect from you, Lord Yanwei. I think that may just be the best course of action. At the same time, we need to ensure that we're not dragged into the conflict, for one reason or another.
We ought to eliminate the possibility of Yuan Shao finding some excuse to attack us. One way might be to cede him the rank of Grand General. which His Majesty bestowed on Lord Cao Cao just recently.
That wouldn't be right, surely. Yuan Shao is not worthy of it for one, and it was the Emperor's decision.
An interesting stratagem. His pride will not allow him to attack someone he is indebted to. The rank of Grand General is a mere formality. I have no qualms about giving it up.
Well then, it seems we have decided on our strategy with respect to Louis Bu, Yuan Shu, Liu Bei, Yuan Shao, and Gongsun Zan.
That leaves one other major matter. What to do about Jing Province. Zhang Ji, who took the city of Nanyang in Jing, has fallen. Now his successor, Zhang Xiu, is in rivalry with Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's forces far outnumber those of Shangshu, stationed in Wan Castle. I believe we should take Nanyang, an ally with Liu Biao. Then let us try that. We will face Zhang Shu next. Go and make preparations for battle.
Very well. Damn. Our strategist apparently like 5-10 battles ahead.
This is the right place for good grub. Why don't we have a meal together? Food's always better with company.
Okay.
Great. Then it's decided. Let's eat our fill. Heck, if we're going to enjoy ourselves, might as well try out a few places. Am I right?
I guess.
Hey now, you're a real pal. You know that? All right, let's go enjoy a night on the town. Well now, I'll take you around to a few choice eateries. That one over there is good. Same with the one on the corner. After those, we ought to take a stroll over to the edge of town.
I'll leave it to
Happy
you.
to hear it. All of them are great, believe you me. And by great, I'm talking tasty, cheap spots where you can kick back and eat in peace. Oh, and they use food harvested from real nice fields. Veggies and potatoes really get tasty when people put their heads together and put in a ton of hard work on the daily. One of the higher-ups might get mad if they heard me say this, but don't you think tending the fields and warfare are kind of similar?
I appreciate their efforts.
Most definitely. You get how harrowing all of that field work can really be. I can't even imagine how hard it must be facing down the elements and disease like that. It's no joke, that's for sure. Boy, all this talking is making me hungry. Let's hurry and get to our first stop. We'll eat tons. Be thankful for the great food, then eat tons more.
Matsu, I've got some good news. Lord Sensou gave me a field to work on. Says I can grow anything I want. So I'll be able to strengthen my body and make something good to eat.
Excellent.
I can teach you how to get stronger too. We can train and work the fields together.
Hey, I'm glad I ran into you. Felt like talking to you for a moment. I know this place with some good food.
More food!
Caught you at a bad time, have I? Did I get ahead of myself again? You see, in battles, I usually get ordered to charge head first into the enemy ranks. Now, it's gotten to be so much of a habit that, as you can see, I have trouble holding back. Complimenting me, are you? I'll take it.
Where's Huang Zhong? Remember him from Shu? The other bow guy? What happened to that battle? Does that happen after Chibi? I forget.
Supplies. It can sway the tide of a battle. That's a lesson we learned when we went up against Louis Bu.
I see.
Simply taking down the enemy in front of us isn't going to cut it anymore. So, I started to think about things. That being said, I still don't know how to improve the rations transport. I've been trying and failing, and just when I think I have it, I fail again. I just keep going around in circles. It's a hassle. But, funnily enough, I don't hate doing it. And with you around, I think things will be even better. Oh, I might have prattled on a little too long. Let's talk more over food, eh?
Gladly.
That's what I like to hear. Time to go discuss it over a meal. Let's go then. We're gonna eat till dawn.
Eating some more? Dan, why are you gonna have me eat too?
Hey, do you have a moment? It's nothing too serious. There's just something I'd like to say to you. Firstly, I want to thank you for your efforts in the battle with Louis Bu. If you hadn't been there, we'd have been in trouble. You have my gratitude, truly. I hope to repay the favor someday. Now you're making me blush, but it's nice to hear you feel that way.
Go romance!
How can I put this? Your background is something of a mystery, right? Yet, my lord placed you at his side, regardless. He is nothing if not open-minded. But it's not like I'm trying to draw your story out of you, so you can relax. We're comrades now. Regardless of our backgrounds, we've both risen to prominence thanks to Lord Cao Cao. So, how about it? Will you serve him alongside me? With you there, I'd have another person I can really count on. I'm sure of it.
Oh, it's not a bad idea.
Of course not. Please keep an open mind and think it over. My lord has a vision. One that gives me hope for the future. I'm desperate to help make it a reality. Yet there are many who would stand in his way. And sometimes, we're the only ones in a position to stop them. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Your resolve is clear.
I'm not trying to worry you or anything, but just keep this in mind when times get tough, okay? Anyway, enough serious talk. Let's go eat.
Oh my god, I was right!
One must keep their strength up. You should follow my example.
Cao Cao's group all about that eating. I'm living that Naruto life. My goodness. I just wanted to see. These troops need training. Do you think you could play their opponent? No holding back either. I mean it. I want you to show them what a real fight is like. Let's go.
Let's go. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! Let's get serious. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Good work. You didn't pull any punches at all. You taught those men a lot today.
I thank you.
So thank you. I'll be sure to have you teach them another lesson sometime.
What a shame. Zhang Shu's forces have surrendered. You'll have to wait a while longer to show off your new garb on the battlefield. The difference in their forces is too great. Zhang Shu must have realized that they could never win. On the other hand, one must admire their quick judgment. They would have been a difficult adversary if we had ended up in battle. Right now, Zhang Shu should be on his way to see Cao Cao. We will receive more instructions soon.
Thank you again, Lord Cao Cao. There is no need to thank me. In fact, I should be thanking you for your wisdom.
That is gracious of you to say.
While we have the chance, we wish to make a proposal. In honor of this agreement, what say we celebrate with a feast at our expense? Of course, it won't be as sophisticated as perhaps you're used to. Nevertheless, we wish to show you our goodwill.
Well, we could use some merriment. Will you also allow us officers to attend?
Regretfully, I do not think we could manage a gathering as large as that. The banquet will have to be for a select few only. Otherwise, Long Castle's provisions would quickly run out. Besides, we don't want a repeat of the incident at Hangman. We simply wish for Lord Cao Cao to enjoy our finest wine.
That is enough, Jiashu. But let me be upfront about the circumstances. Of course, not much time has passed since we were enemies. We will therefore send all our soldiers away from the castle to ensure the banquet passes without incident.
Very well. Guo Jia, I will accept their hospitality. There's much to discuss. This would be a good opportunity for that.
But we cannot allow you to go alone, Lord Cao Cao. Take Lord Dian Wei and the others as an escort.
Very well, I will. The rest of you will need to remain outside the castle for a while.
That night,
there you are. Forget what I said earlier. You're about to fight your first battle as an officer of Cao Cao.
what has happened?
Zhang Shu's surrender was a ruse. he sent all of his forces at one castle to attack. We don't know that Cao Cao is safe, but he should still be in the castle. Although Dian Wei's group is guarding him, he was still reckless.
He must have thought that this was the only way to find out what Jiang Shu was up to.
What he's up to?
He may already have made peace with Liu Biao, and maybe Yuan Shu, and Liu Bei too. By heading deep into the enemy's territory, Lord Cao Cao would be able to quickly find out the truth of the matter for himself.
It'll be in vain if he pays for the knowledge with his life. I suppose he didn't expect Jiang Shu to be so bold.
Only he would know. Either way, this will not be a straightforward battle. Jiang Shu's forces may have further tricks up their sleeves. We'll need to remain on guard.
Escape from one castle. Nope.
Until Lord Cao Cao has escaped, I will not fall even as life leaves my body. Dian Wei shall show what a true warrior is made of.
I will live and make good on my escape. Dian Wei, your sacrifice will not be in vain. This I swear.
In the event of an emergency, we are to meet at the eastern enemy officer Lord Cao Cao and Lord Dian Wei are also aware of this. While our forces subdue the enemy, the enemy officer operate has been defeated. That way, we can move swiftly and adapt to any scenario.
Time for advance.
We will not fight our way through these numbers.
I will draw the enemy's attention. Find an unguarded one and escape through there.
Thank you.
The plan went off without a hitch. Now may we gnash on Cao Cao's unguarded throats.
Rain of arrows prevents both progress and retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The eastern battlefield is shifted. It seems that Lord Cao Cao is safe. Let us do what we can. Observe the situation.
Has been
Crush
defeated.
any threats to Lord Cao Cao.
Time to advance.
From here on, that counts. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of battle. Guess you want to die.
hurry after Lord Cao Cao and continue providing backup.
This amount of resistance was to be expected. Now then, it is about time for that step.
We are the army of Liu Yao, Governor of Jing. We've come to fell the villain in Cao Cao. This is here.
Jiangxu and Liu Yao have joined forces as we suspect.
Enemy officer,
This will not end so easily.
the enemy's movement to the enemy officer must be fleeing from the field. We shall follow in his tracks.
Believe this.
The enemy officer, we must take down the foes to the rear and save Cao Cao. This will be more difficult than I wagered.
One man do all this? Just like he's possessed by a demon. I use my strength to enforce my lord's will. I will not fail. Not ever.
Cao Cao's cohorts and guards are formidable. Be that as it may, this is still within expectations. It's about time for the next step. Lord Jiangxu bade us to take over the enemy bases. Let us go. We'll show them the might of Liu Biao's forces.
Begin advancing.
Enemy reinforcements are heading for our base. We will be undone if they gain a foothold. We must stop them.
Time to advance. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So this is the end for me. Uncle, I hope you shall remain safe.
Let's get serious. The enemy officer managed to trick upon us. The enemy officer has been
Lord
defeated.
Cao Cao should be able to head west now. Capture the northwest stronghold and raise ladders on the ramparts.
Time to advance.
There we go. Push it in attack. We can keep this momentum going. What's going on? Just failed to bring down one man with these numbers. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You lack my resolve. That's why. I want nothing more than to see Lord Cao Cao's glorious kingdom
Lance, Lance, Lance.
Suppose you're fine. So hello, Sao Sao.
You're more stubborn than I'd figured.
Gotta be quicker. Sao Sao still lives. But at this rate, I won't be able to show my face to Lord Liu Jia. Got this. This is the end.
Liu Biao's reinforcements are quite sizable. Taking them down would deal a solid blow to him. It sounds has sacrificed much for this outcome.
Fall back. Got this. Coming after me then? Determined, I see. It shouldn't have gone like this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must try again later. Turn the table. This one. I've helped already. Take this.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Take this one. There we go. I see you. Can't believe it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Another victim has fallen before me.
Let's go.
I shall not lament or stop moving forward, nor will I dwell on the past. That is the path to domination.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me another chunk of health.
Go on ahead, my lord. And don't look back, no matter what.
Very well. I'm counting on you. Be on the way. turning back.
Ow.
Dian Wei. I knew this might happen, but it is devastating all the same.
For not only Dian Wei, but even the young lord and his men to have perished. Our losses this time have been severe.
But we have subjugated Jiangsu and gained a foothold in Jing province. Though the price we have paid is great, what we have gained is equally significant.
Cao Cao, you... Dian Wei was a warrior like no other, and your own son. Both of them have given their lives for you.
What of it?
Damn!
Do you remember what I said when my father died? We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
My lord.
To conquer a world in chaos, one must sacrifice lives as well as take them. If we dwell on each loss, we would slow to a standstill. We must focus on our vision for the future of the realm. Not even my own life is too precious to be lost in pursuit of our goal. That is how we repay the loss of life.
All that's left is to decide their fate. What do you think, Cao Cao?
Not executing them would be sure to anger those who served Dian Wei and your son.
Shichu, what do you think?
Huh? Me? Well, there's no way I'd forgive Dian Wei's killers. Then again, he had great respect for how you never let emotions cloud your judgment. I fought against you in Yu province and killed many of your troops. But still, you said that you needed my skills and let me live.
I understand. These men killed my most trusted retainer, drove me to the brink of defeat and death. There is no doubting their abilities. I will allow them to serve my cause.
So, you will show us mercy?
Mercy to you? No. I simply think it would be a waste not to utilize your talents. You must continue to be of use to me. Otherwise, I will dispose of you. That is all.
Truly impressive.
Cao Cao, having suffered great losses at Wan Castle, returned to the city of Shu. Alright, that's where we're going to call it. If you ended up enjoying that part, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure to check out those links in the description. One will head you over to my petition to help out small YouTubers. Second to my PayPal, you can help support me and my channel directly. And third to my Discord server, join collab, do all that cool stuff.
Shall we?
I'll do that off screen. And until next time, everyone, bye-bye.